I'm talking with Alicia, who was here on June 11th in the Linn County Jail, and she wanted to talk a little bit about what happened on that day. Go ahead and talk.
Well, my name's Alicia Eccles. I went to jail for forgery, and I violated at the Hinsman Center, and it flooded June 11th, and the officers handcuffed us together and shackled us together, and they took us out 2 days after it already flooded.
So they took you out on the 13th?
Yep. And water was already up past the river, or past the bridge. Our families would call, and they'd tell them that we already got out when we really didn't. And the generizer went out, and we smelled like smoke or gas or something. It was really strong, and we about fainted, and it was making us dizzy. So then they moved their cars and mattresses before they moved us. It was really scary. We thought we were going to die.
Why did they shackle you guys together?
So that we don't get away. And they had wristbands on us with our ID number, I guess, to identify our body, just in case something happened. So then we got on the bus, and the water was all the way up to our ankles, or our knees. And that was real scary. There was 43 girls on the bus, and they were putting guys in moving vans and buses. Yeah, it was a lot of people. It was just very scary.
Were you one of the people helping sandbag before the jail flooded?
Those were guys.
Did they, like, volunteer to do that, or?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was real scary.
So, where did they take you?
They took us to the Holiday Inn on 33rd.
So you went from jail to the Holiday Inn?
To get on a different bus.
Oh.
And then they took us to Mitchellville, the violators program.
You went to prison for forgery.
Yep. And then they took us to Oakdale about a week and a half ago after that. And then they let some people out, and other people just had to sit in Oakdale with nothing. So
where did you sit?
Well, I went to Oakdale, then that day I went to Oakdale, they let me out back to the center.
Good, good.
Yep.
And then you were able to call your family, or were you able to call your family before that at all?
No.
So how long, so it was like 2 weeks?
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
What did your family say when they finally heard from you?
They were really happy to hear from me. They didn't know what happened to us. They thought that I was dead.
And what do the police or the Linn County Sheriff have to say about your treatment during the evacuation?
They said it was necessary. And when we were in Oakdale, no, it was Mitchellville, we had sack lunches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And dinner, we had peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day. Same meal.
So it was necessary to take you guys out 2 days after it started to flood?
Yeah, they said that it wasn't going to get that high. It was real scary.
Were there other people there that were in on lesser charges?
Yep. And they still went through it all, too.
And has anybody else spoke up about it?
I think a few people have.
So you guys were taken out after the mattresses and the furniture. Like, how do you feel about that?
A day later.
You were taken a day after, so you didn't even have anything to sleep on?
We had mattresses, but they took out other mattresses. It was dark. I watched the water go all the way down 4th Avenue through the window. And as it went down, the lights went out.
Wow.
Yep. I watched the Smulikov van float down the river.
Wow. So do you know what the bus driver thought at all?
The bus driver was scared too.
That's sad.
They were shocked that they took us out that late.
And have you talked to any civil rights attorneys or?
No.
Do you think it was right the way that they evacuated you guys?
No, I don't. I was in the newspaper before about it, and they made it sound like I was lying or that they did the right thing.
Well, I'm glad you talked to me, even though we didn't show Alicia's face. She's camera shy. We just wanted to get the story out.
Yep.
Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you.